Presented by Listen Headlines, latest world news from trusted sources. Updating daily at 6 a.m. New York.
Washington Post World.
January 7th, 4:17 America, New York. Kurds from around Europe demonstrate over killings in Paris. Kurdish groups from around France and Europe are marching in Paris to show their anger over the unresolved killing of 3 Kurdish women activists in the French capital 10 years ago.
Washington Post World.
January 7th, 2 o'clock America, New York. In Kabul, Taliban rulers are changing the face of the capital. Widening roads and replacing monuments, officials erase relics of adversaries and fulfill long-awaited plans.
Time. January 7th, 1:04 America, New York. McCarthy finally elected House Speaker after giving away kitchen sink. They say the 15th time's the charm. After 4 long and humiliating days of House Republicans failing to elect a Speaker, Representative Kevin McCarthy finally got the votes he needed to seal the deal, ending a historic standoff that resulted in him becoming the 55th person to lead the lower chamber.
BBC News World.
January 7th, 016 America, New York. Ukraine war. Trying to run startups in a conflict. A group of entrepreneurs speak to the BBC about the challenges of running startups during a war. The Washington Times stories. Advocacy.
January 7th, 015 America, New York. GOP member appears to charge Gates amid late-night speaker hold-up. Rep. Mike Rogers appeared to charge Representative Matt Gaetz on the House floor on Friday night, after a 14th failed ballot for House Speaker.
The Washington Times stories. Advocacy. January 6, 2354 America, New York. Midnight concession. Gaetz gives in. McCarthy elected Speaker on 15th vote. After 4 days and 15 ballots, Republican Kevin McCarthy finally secured enough votes to become the 55th Speaker of the House after making concessions demanded by some of the most fiscally conservative members of Congress.
RT World News.
January 6th, 2349 America, New York. U.S. House fails to elect Speaker despite 14 attempts. California Republican Kevin McCarthy was just 1 vote away from the position. The U.S. House of Representatives has again failed to appoint a new Speaker following its 14th consecutive attempt.
RT World News.
January 6, 2349 America, New York. U.S. House fails to elect Speaker despite 14 attempts. California Republican Kevin McCarthy was just 1 vote away from the position. The U.S. House of Representatives has again failed to appoint a new Speaker following its 14th consecutive attempt.
New York Times World News.
January 6, 2249 America, New York. Ant Group says its founder, Jack Ma, will relinquish control. Ant Group, the fintech sister company of the e-commerce behemoth Alibaba, is one of China's most influential companies. Jack Ma in Majorca, Spain, in 2021.
BBC News World.
January 6, 2247 America, New York. In pictures, Orthodox Christians around the world mark Christmas. Some 200 million people are marking the holiday, one of the most important dates in the faith.
The Washington Times stories. Advocacy.
January 6, 2229 America, New York. McCarthy fails on 14th ballot for Speaker, tensions boil. Republican Kevin McCarthy failed to win the House speakership on a 14th ballot late Friday, falling 1 vote short as tensions boiled over in a chaotic scene on the House floor.
https://globalnews.ca/feed/.
January 6, 2212 America, New York. Raptors drop 112-108 decision to New York Knicks. The frustration continues for the Toronto Raptors. raw_3b5q_sports_article_Raptors_A1.
BBC News World. January 6, 2046 America, New York. What has Kevin McCarthy given up, and at what price? The would-be Speaker has offered guarantees to the rebels. But every concession comes with a cost.